Alright, so here we are with another episode of Minecraft. We are sort of picking up where we left off, carrying on with the towers, and this iron golem was kind enough to present me with a flower, and so I decided that I would give him some iron and repair him back up. I still have all those iron golems in the sheep's pen, which I end up taking care of later on in this video because I'm worried that they're all going inside there and not protecting other areas of the village. So I might actually spawn in some villagers at some point, or not villagers, iron golems at some point, but we'll see what we end up doing. I noticed that my weaponsmith guy wasn't with everybody else because I went to go sell some iron because I'm working on the tower as previously stated, and that's when I realized that he wasn't there, and so I went to his house and was able to get him into a boat because I realized that he was a zombie. I feel like I remember at some point seeing that. I might have put it in a video, I don't remember, but I did run into a zombie villager. I think it was my it's not a cleric. Is it a cleric? I can't remember. It's the guy that does the brewing stand. Anyways. Yeah, it's a cleric. So I saw him and I was like, oh, okay, so maybe that's it, but apparently not. So we are focusing on healing him up today. I was clearing out or going through my inventory, as you guys can tell, the best inventory system known to mankind. And thankfully I already had a brown mushroom, but I also have a portal now to the nether roof, so getting brown mushrooms isn't an issue anymore, which is really nice. And so I feel very proud in the fact that I didn't have to look up the recipe for potions of weakness, because I do that every single time, and this time I didn't actually need to do it. I came back and it dawned on me that there were 2 beds in this room. I think the other one was to the cleric, so I don't think anybody else was like actually set to go in there, but I was nervous that one of the villagers would pop in there and accidentally get taken out by the zombie villager, so I decided that I would just board up the door for the time being. I was unfortunately short like 1 piece of gold, so I had to go to the nether to get some more gold pieces. Apart from a gold farm, which I've never made before, and just this random mining in the nether, is there like an easy way to get gold? I know that there's just the regular caving, but I don't do a lot of caving, and so I don't think about it that much, but I am always short on gold. It's kind of crazy. I went through all this, then discovered I didn't have any apples because I use that mainly as my food, which is fine. I might reintroduce the cow farm, which I did in one of my hardcore worlds, and it's actually how I died in one of my hardcore worlds. I don't know if that one actually ended up making a video, but it's quite tragic. So I ended up having to go and do that, and then proceeded to realize that I was off by it. So the ones that were in my inventory were the ones that I made from the little gold that we got from the nether, and then the other 7 were the ones left over. So this isn't some weird math stuff going on here. And so I got my golden apple, and then I got my splash potions of weakness, which thank goodness we had all that stuff. I put it there and then instantly was like, but I'm about to have to use it. So I went to go cure the villager, which is nice. I don't do this very often. I normally just find the villagers, or the zombie villagers, like the ones that kind of spawn in at night. And so it was kind of interesting this time not having that. I accidentally went into the boat, and that was a bummer. And then I almost accidentally ate the golden apple, which would have been a real problem, but it wasn't too bad. So we gave him his golden apple, splash potion of weakness, which is supposed to be so that you can throw it, which I did, but yeah. Then I went into this other house in my village and discovered that there were a whole bunch of apples, and I was like, where did all of you guys come from? and a lot of potatoes. So we might need to adjust that. I feel like I need to make just some more automated farms for food because there is not a lot of food. But as you can see, there are never any iron golems over here. I think that some of it has to do with the number of mobs that kind of spawn over there. So I feel like I need to add some more protection over in that section. I then decided to clear out this mound of dirt that's kind of in the middle of the village. I did this on the seed originally, and it makes it nice. I like having things a little bit more even. It's fine if there's a little bit of terrain, but when it's just like a big mound, center of town, I don't like that as much. I'm kind of sad that I only have one librarian that sells glass because it's really inconvenient. I also lost my map maker at some point. Don't know what happened to him. He's gone. So, whoops. The glass that I ended up buying from the librarian, as I'm sitting here trying to figure out how far over I need to be, is intended to go in the center of the tower. So this is the vision, so we can all be on the same page, is to have glass on both sides of this, 3 deep, 3 long, 3 wide. As we can see, we've successfully cured. We're a doctor, guys. And then inside of it will be 3 columns of lava, which will then light up the tower, which I think will look very cool. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to cover it up yet or not. I'm still leaning towards adding a staircase, even though I took the staircase out, because of the fact that I want to be able to transport things on the roof. Like, not necessarily villagers, but animals and stuff. Like, if I go get a fuzzy cow somewhere, I want to be able to bring it back. So, that's kind of where we're landing. He has a very good trading deals, and I unfortunately have a very full inventory, so we were able to get some stuff. But I've decided this is it. We're going to take out these iron golems because I'm afraid that they are preventing others from spawning, which is a bit of a bummer. For an individual that has so much stuff with the iron golems, with the iron farm and all that stuff, I don't really understand how these guys work, how they spawn in. I know it has to do with like villagers getting scared and like one will pop up like a day type of thing. But I'm very much not familiar with the mechanics of this, which probably could be solved, but I try really hard not to look up too much stuff and just kind of figure it out, unless it's like a specific farm that I'm looking to build, because I kind of like going in a little bit blind. So as you can see, we have completed 2 of the columns, and then we go to work on the back column, which is kind of nice. I did end up, I don't know if I mentioned this, making the entrance 2 high or 3 high, so that's helpful. And then I discovered that I have this villager that's stuck in the tower of my cathedral, so I decided I would just make him my new cleric. Ha, we were correct in the name, and I thankfully had a lot of money, so I was able to basically upgrade him all the way. The only thing that I really care about is getting the ender pearls, because then I don't have to go and kill a whole bunch of endermen, which one day we'll get back to having a enderman farm, but that's kind of a ways away. Then I came back to the house where our zombie villager was, and I got really nervous that he was missing, and then I ended up finding him. And I also took the opportunity to sell some stuff to him and buy an axe, because I haven't had a diamond axe. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. Be sure to leave a like if you like the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.